Hey guys, this is Zeke. If you guys don't know me, welcome to my YouTube channel. First video I'm gonna be uploading on the channel, and it's gonna be working on a workbench, or creating a workbench. We just pulled up to Home Depot. What I like to call the motherland. So follow me. Gotta get your mask on because COVID. All right, we're all loaded up. Let's go home and build this stuff. All right, just lay down the plywood. So what we're gonna do is leave off 3 inches off the edge. So 3 inches right there. Same thing here. 3 inches. Since I currently don't have a workbench, my truck's bad as a workbench. All right, after you cut your 2x4s to 90 inches, both of them, we're gonna go ahead and add pocket hole. Now, you know, we need another 2x4 in between here. So this is 40 inches, 3, and then 1.5 inches from 2x4, which is 4.5. And you have that on both sides. That's 9. So 48 minus 9 is 39. So we gotta cut a 2x4 by 39 inches, and then we need 2 of them for the other side. You do want to make sure they are straight 90 degrees. So I like this little tool. You put 2x4 on each side, and then you just squeeze it together, and it should give you a 90 degrees. See, there's no movement, so you know it's 90 degrees. And just go ahead and drill them. Let's see. Since I am a one-man team right now, what I kind of did, since to get all the corners right at 3 inches, is lay down this. I mean, it's still loose. Put 2 little pieces to make a L, and then I just put a clamp. That way, whenever I put it down, I could just push it to here. I know it's 3 inches here and 3 inches there. Same thing I did to the other side. 3 inches here, and then that way you'll know. See, it's there right in the corner. All right, so I flipped the table over, so you can see the 2x4s in the bottom now. So all I'm doing is just adding a little extra screw here. Okay, so what I did next was, try to get the height. So I cut them at 31 inches, 2 of them. 31 inches plus 5 inches of this is 36 inches, plus 3/4, which is close to 37 inches of the height. I'm a tall guy, so that's gonna work for me. But what I'm gonna do right now is cut out a piece that's gonna be about, give or take, 1.5 inches in depth. So that's what I have over here. Little slit. I'm gonna cut this out, and then put my saw at 1.5 inches. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And all right, so cut that piece off. Now here's the other piece that's 31 inches. So we're just gonna stack it and just drill 2 holes on it. So now we're just gonna cut all this off. All right, we got all that cleaned up already. Now that we cut it at 36 inches, let's see if our measurements are right. Yep, there it is. So now we just gotta do is put a screw in there. That works. All right, now that we have this 2x3 installed, what we're gonna do next is just install the wheels, and then that's the finished product. Ended up throwing a little washer in there just to get a tighter fit, but it's not necessary. All right, next thing we're gonna do is add this piece of 2x4 here. So whenever you open it, you put, that makes it stop here. That way the legs don't open up all the way. Final part is to cut this piece out in the middle. That's gonna go here. That's gonna hold the legs open so they won't accidentally, close on you and everything on your table just falls. All right, what we're doing next is I had to remove this piece, the 2x3, because we're gonna be cutting here and cut a little slit, which is 1.5 inches wide, and then 1 1/4 length downwards. All right, this is what I mean. Cut a slit. So whenever we put this piece, let's see if I can show you guys. Well, like there, but obviously, we don't want this sticking out when it flush. And then I just marked with a pen where I need to cut and remove. So we have this design, and then we'll just cut it right now. So now that we cut our piece off, now when we put this here, so it is flush. And I know I kind of chipped it a little bit, but it sits good. Now, I mean, the table is upside down right now, but just want to show you guys what I mean. That will sit flush once again, because the table is upside down. And same thing on the other side. So now whenever, your legs won't collapse on you. All right, now time to flip this bad boy up and then show you guys the finished product. All right, there it is, guys. Workbench. Oh, this is what I mean too as well by this piece in the bottom. You see how it's just there to stabilize, make sure that the legs don't come crumbling on you and cave in. But yeah, there it is. And then next thing I'm doing is adding this 2x4 So whenever, let me see if I can scoot this forward. And we scoot it forward. There's another piece over there that doesn't let me scoot forward. But whenever we scoot forward, it'll land right there. And then we could just push it over and it'll hang on the wall. All right, now we got all those 4 bolts in there. That's not moving. Since I want this to be a little bit more flush, you know, kind of sit, you know, deeper in here. So I'm gonna cut out 3/4 deep, and then I just measure this and I will cut it out. So I'll show you guys right now what I mean. That's what I cut out. That way this sits flush. And whenever I close it, there's no wiggle room for the table to, you know, move around. So, all right, so we're officially done. We're gonna go ahead and test it out, see how we do. We're done. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you guys a little backstory on why I built a workbench. Is because that behind me, which is a bar, that has been my workbench, unfortunately. So this has been my workbench for over a year now. Well, besides that, this has also been my workbench. It worked, but obviously when you want to build something bigger, you need more space. So with that being said, I decided I gotta build a workbench, but still have space to, you know, put the car inside the garage. So I went ahead and, you know, as you guys see in the video, built this workbench where it is, I think I said in the video, sticks out 6 inches from the wall. So, I mean, after that, you know, you could still have all this stuff on the floor and it works. You know, put my son's little race car. That I will also make another video on that. Currently I'm making a little camel print on it. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that. All right guys, well, appreciate it. Have a good one and thanks for watching. Peace.